Hello, my name's Amanda Carples and I'm the CEO of Raise Digital Management. And for the last 20 years, I've been a workplace health and safety injury and insurance lawyer. And I also have a master's in health science with a specialty in workplace health and safety. And I'm really keen for you to take a look at SafeTAG CEC, our critical incident and emergency communication platform. It's a culmination of years of experience and research placing together all of those crucial tools that are necessary to navigate an emergency. And in the current climate where we've got increasing risks of violence, particularly personal violence, we strongly believe that SafeTAG has a crucial role to play in order to keep communities safe. So we provide all those critical tools in order to allow staff to communicate during an emergency and to share information top down as well as bottom up. But we also provide the ability to monitor and supervise with welfare timers, SOS and the like. The reason SafeTAG came about is because, we came to really understand that most businesses lack the infrastructure to be able to communicate sensibly and in a controlled manner when things go wrong. So in any critical incident, you've got inboxes getting filled, phones, chat groups, people using like WhatsApp, Messenger, SMS. It just becomes a complete nightmare when things go wrong. Even telephones get clogged. I've had people say to me, look, we had a death on our site and we couldn't even use the telephones because so many people were trying to find out what was going on. We couldn't actually, manage the incident ourselves. And so that means that contact with critical people get lost and it gets confusing and so on. And then, of course, there's the stakeholder management. A lot of businesses are still using quite manual processes, not really risk management or incident management. And also being able to control an incident from a central command is also becoming increasingly important. From an enterprise perspective, then you've got this whole integrated tool where you've got a process to understand where people are, what they're doing, who needs what, why, what's the nature of the alert, being able to export a list of people that haven't touched base and perhaps need to be triaged up can be done readily, and that could be shared with the ambulance or the police or the SES, and it's all gathering information that then can be exported into reporting and so on later on. So there are lots of functions and features, and basically you start with something small, and then as your business grows or as your needs grow, then you start introducing other functions. So you've got the SOS, the welfare timers, you've got to be able to communicate with people, for people to report in if something goes wrong, all of those sorts of basic functions. People can bring in timers from calendars, so if they use calendars for scheduling, then they can use those as well. But really, really important is that from a dashboard perspective, you can send out a broadcast message to a group saying, okay, everybody at this particular site, we're doing training today. Everybody else, can you please stay away? Or this is an incident, it's a live incident, you are in lockdown, stay in lockdown until you hear further. And you can control the narrative because, once you broadcast a message, you pull the message back. They can't just delete it or ignore it. And so they only see what you're sharing with them. So people who come late to the incident aren't going to get a history of what's been happening. They only get we want you to stay put and we want you in lockdown until you hear from us further. And this is a live event. It's quicker for people to find stuff that they need to know about, and they understand the severity of things, really, really quickly. And also they get this sense of, okay, this is something that I need to act on because I can see, it's an emergency message that's come to me and it says emergency message. SafeTAG is really intuitive. It can be pre-configured for groups using a dashboard, and it's simply a tap in, tap out function. So there's so much to see in SafeTAG. We'd really appreciate an opportunity to give you a live demonstration so that we can show you the SOS and timers working in conjunction with the Follow Me, Report In, and other really critical features that allow businesses to communicate with teams in a two-way, top-down as well as bottom-up manner. To be able to send broadcast messages to groups, to have one-on-one chats, and to be able to communicate in a dynamic way, whether or not you're at a desktop or on your mobile phone, is becoming extremely critical. The ability for teams to report in so that they can show you exactly where they are and share relevant information with you that's stored securely on your servers and not on the mobile phone is also important. We protect privacy. We don't track continually. We only track in alert mode and or when necessary for the particular function, such as follow me. We give managers insight so that they know exactly what is presenting before they even arrive on site, and it allows members to be able to seek appropriate help, knowing that they're going to get exactly what they need. We allow teams access to a lot of free information such as A to Z first aid notes, as well as providing an environment for businesses and groups to share content around safety, policy and other processes. This can present content that is provided through your own intranet, or we can provide bespoke content for particular purposes as well, whether it be forms, PDFs or other file formats, including web URLs. SafeTAG can be used as it is, or it can be customized for a business's structure and design. So SafeTAG uses multimodal messaging, so you can receive messages via SMS, email and via the app. So there's so much more that we could show you, the welfare timers and other features. So if you'd like to learn more, please get in contact with me. My email address is showing on the screen above, and we'd like to give you a tour. Thank you very much for your time.